Okay, well, I'm just decided to randomly go live because I had just had a wonderful session with Tammy. She's one of my patron pledges, and we just had an hour session having a chat, and it was really, really nice to be with her. Hi, Barb. You were just thinking about me? Yeah, so I just thought, oh, well, I'm just about to start on. Hi, little reborn lover. Hi, Marie. Yeah, I'm just about to start on Matilda's head. Hi, Matilda's head. Looks a bit weird. So I just thought, oh, well, hi, Leslie. I just thought, I'll quickly jump on and see how everyone's going. Don't look at my messy washing pile either side of me, okay? Pretend you didn't see that. That's like an illusion. Just saying. Hi, Alicia. I'm going great, little reborn lover. I'm going really good. My dark hair, I dyed it back, yeah. Rebecca, yeah, I do sell reborns. Danielle loves reborns. Hi, she says, hi, Annette, happy to see you again. I'm happy to see you again too. Caroline, hello. 10 Tiny Toes says, hi, I just popped in to say hi as where I live. It's 9 p.m. and I have to go to bed. Oh, not bedtime, that sucks. Bye, 10 Tiny Toes. Hi, Stacey. Rebecca Davison says, and if you do, how do I get one? Well, you'd probably go to like my Facebook page, Miracle Babies Newborn Nursery. That's where I actually sell them from, and we could discuss sort of what you want from there. Kiana, hello. Melinda's just asked me to send another link. I can't do it right now, Melinda, if you're watching, because I'm doing this. You tried rooting and failed miserably. Oh, well, you can get there, Alicia, I'm sure. There's so many tutorials on YouTube for a start. Bub says, get this video to 25 likes and Annette will root some hair on Matilda. Funny. Hello, Caroline. Hello, Tammy. Tiny Tots Reborns. Hello. Kiana is from Washington, D.C., USA. And Rebecca said, thank you about that link. Yes. Thank you. Bubba's just put the link there. Now, head is warming up nicely. So, yeah, I just thought I would stop in. What I actually wanted to do is everyone knows on Friday, well, my Friday morning, some of you guys Thursday night, I do a live stream where I just sort of chat to everyone and we do some fun things. I show you sort of babies at the time. But I'm thinking about doing another one maybe earlier on in the week, maybe where I'm doing something like I'm either painting or rooting or something like that. It can be pretty hard though doing that kind of things because if you're trying to root, like I can't really read what everyone's saying. It's more of a talk amongst each other and I try to talk. But anyway, we'll see how we go. I need to know what kind of time is good for people if I was to do that. Like my other time, sometimes I feel like it's really late. So I'm trying to work out a good time where everyone would like to come on. Alicia said, I couldn't catch the hairs. Where did I go wrong? Okay, many questions. What kind of tool were you using? What kind of needle were you using? What kind of head were you working on? It can all be factors. I haven't started the hair yet, Marie. This will be my first moment of doing hair on her. That's sort of why I wanted to get on and join with you guys. I'll turn her light off for a minute. So most of you would have seen on Instagram and Facebook me sharing her hair. I just did a really light painted hair on her. But now I will go over the top of it. Tammy is in New York. Hi, Rose. Caroline says, I love my channel. Thank you. I appreciate that. Susan Swanson, hello. Not up to hair rooting yet. Still working out on the painting. Well, that's fine. You know, it's best to sort of really get your groove and be really happy with what you're doing on one aspect before going to the next one. So good for you, I say. Pumpkin, hi. Sorry I couldn't give you the link. It's just while I'm on live, it's like impossible to sort of drop in and out. Kiana said, I'm rooting right now as I'm listening to you talk. Yay, I should be rooting too. Alicia said 42 gauge 3 barb on Clyde, just like my Clyde. I love Clyde. Okay, well, Clyde's really easy to do. 3 barb, was that like, do you know if it was a crown 3 barb? That means your 3 barbs are around the end all at the same level, or are the 3 barbs in different areas? Barb says, it's cool how I was thinking of you, sis. And she's live now. I know, it is magic. You must have magically pulled me here. D Mateo, D Morrow, sorry. I wish that I could get one for me. How much are they asking for them? Reborn babies, are you talking about? They generally start, depending on your artist, they can start from, you know, as little as $250, I guess, and work up from there. Rose has another bub coming in February. Congratulations, that's really exciting. Okay, Alicia, they're in different areas. See, that's really fine. That should have caught hair. Were you using mohair, human hair, synthetic hair? Were you heating the head? That can always make things easier. Sorry, my hand keeps coming in front of the screen, but it's sort of far away from me and I'm trying to read everyone's message. Shireen, hello, how are you? Tammy says, my daughter Chloe's birthday was yesterday. She turned 15. Oh, that's exciting. My daughter's going to turn 16 in a few months. Happy birthday to your daughter, Chloe. Bob said, I have 2 reborns. Get Bejusa free deal. Oh, okay. Anyone who wants to follow Bub and Squirt's nursery, she actually has a giveaway on at the moment. Yay, exciting. She's giving away 2 reborn babies. So if you're in the market for a reborn baby and you're willing to follow her rules on a giveaway, just go and subscribe to her now and click some of her last videos and she gives the rules to her giveaways. I really think it's good to get involved in that kind of thing. Okay, Alicia, it really should have worked. Are you using a tool? It really doesn't make a difference. It basically should have worked because you've got 3 barbs on there on each side. So one of them should have grabbed. Sometimes it can be that your mohair is in the wrong direction. So let's say Matilda's hair here. You could tell that this is probably where it's been cut from, as it flows so nicely and ends in a nice curl. It really looks like that's the end. Well, that means this end is the end that has to be rooted, not this end. If I rooted in this end at the moment, it would more than likely fall out. Because if you can imagine, if you look under a microscope or a super microscope at a hair follicle, it's got tiny sort of barbs, as you call it, would come out of the hair, which they do grab. So it has to be done from the right end of the mohair. Pumpkin said, I'm getting a new baby for Christmas. How exciting. Okay, the heat doesn't fully matter, Alicia, but it does help. Like how I'm heating Matilda at the moment, it's warming it up. It's almost like the pores of the vinyl are opening up. I'll root the hair in, and then as it cools, the pores literally close in over it and grab it even better. So it definitely makes it easier to do it when the head is heated. In that kind of aspect, you'll break less needles. High five for Annette's hand, yeah. Marie said, so mohair is easier to root than human. I would say definitely in the babies. When I'm using a toddler, when I'm rooting a toddler, I will be using human hair, but I'll be using more barbs to make that come in. I love you too, Barb. Caroline said, I'm 9 years old. I love your channel and my mother too. You love your mother too, or your mother loves my channel too? That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's okay, Alicia. If you have any more questions, my channel name, I am also under Facebook and on Instagram on that channel name. And if you have any questions, you could just send a message on there. I normally get back pretty good. Or Patreon. If anyone wants to follow me on Patreon, Bub, if you wouldn't mind sharing that. Patreon is definitely it's easier. I reply much quicker on Patreon. So you could join me on Patreon and you could follow so many more things and get involved in helping with the journey of Matilda. Bob said, do I think up for the challenge for tomorrow for you? But what is the challenge? You'll have to let me know what tomorrow's challenge is, but I'm sure I'm up to it. Yeah, your needle was bending. It won't, look at these here. This one, as you can see, is bent. This one is straight. But yeah, it will bend like that. This one should break soon because it would have a lot of pressure on it. Now I'm going to start rooting. Your mother likes my channel. Marie says, what wattage do you use and how long? Well, this is a 15 watt bulb. Generally, I just do it till it's nice and cozy and warm. Feels really great. I'll keep it going for a little bit longer. And when I think, it might be getting a little bit hot, I'll switch it off and give it a rest. And just till it cools a little bit more, then I'll switch it back on. So you kind of can tell. Tammy said, I'm going to start painting Reborns as soon as I have my spare room empty. A friend has been staying for a while. Oh, that's really exciting. Cost of my baby in US, I don't know in US dollars, but generally my cheapest baby is about $400 Australian. So you'd have to go to Google, to the currency converter, to find out that price. Thank you, Bub, for sharing my Patreon. Alicia said, cheers, hon. I watch your channel all the time. It was your tutorials that taught me how to paint. Oh, I'm so happy, Alicia. Thank you. Mary, hello. Your little boy's over there waiting for me. Pumpkin has said, please, please, please go and support Annette on Patreon. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Caroline is in Brazil. You live in Brazil when you come here. I'm not coming to Brazil, but you never do know. So I'll switch this off for a minute just so you can see. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate you always say such lovely things to me. Gee, I love you. So I might not talk straight back. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so anyone that wants to watch a little bit of Matilda's rooting can. You can see. So I'm going to just try to do single hairs at this stage. Whoa. And this hair is really hard to see. So I might have to turn the light back on. I cannot see it, guys. It's so finely colored. Okay. So what I do is I just check where my barb is so I can see under there. You'll see how my nail's caught on that barb. Yep. So I'm going to catch it on that. And like I said, I cannot see. I normally would have to put a light on there, which I will do. So if the rooting tool isn't on, sorry guys, I will use like this light here. Now I'll just go and plug this into my laptop, which will give everyone a little bit more, hopefully everyone and me, a little bit more viewing experience. Okay. Just have one of my little Pepsi Max sip here. Okay, let's get this light on. Hopefully it'll definitely make me see it. I don't know if you can see, but there's already a hair there. Now, how I can guarantee it is in the right direction is I just give it a little tug. And if I feel some resistance there, then I know my hair is in the right direction. If I give it a little tug and it easily sort of pulls out, then I'm in trouble. I'm not really in trouble. I know then that it's not in the right direction. So this makes it 10 times easier for me to see the little hair follicles there, and I can just root in place. This one has got too many hairs in it, so I'll pull one out. So I don't know how well you can see it. Alicia said, I have a light like that, but mine has a magnifying window. Mine has too. Look. Where is it? You can see it there? Yeah. We're the same, Alicia. And you will love it. If you use it for your rooting, it's so good. So these are just single little hairs going in. Matilda's hair rooting journey has begun. Now, sometimes I might not catch a hair, but generally I will. Can you guys see her hair there? Can you see it? Give me a yes if you can. So I can show that I'm doing the right thing. I've got to get going on Matilda because you can, Alicia. Excellent. She is growing up way too fast, bub. Marie, you've asked if it does it matter what area you start, like area in the head. I personally like to start at the front of the head. Everyone's different. Some people start at the back. Now, why I start at the front is because I'm going to work back there, right? If I was to start on the back, I'll be working on the back. But then when it's time to do the top, I would turn it over. And then I feel that the head would be slightly rubbing on the pillow below. And all the hair under here may start to come out. So I feel if I start from the top, it's safe. Work on the side, they're safe. And then when I get to the stage where I'm working on the back, the baby's face is flat on the pillow. So it makes it easy for me to work on the back without rubbing the top and the sides. Now, once again, that is just my personal preference. You know, like literally, I've noticed so many people have their own way about it, and you've sort of got to go and understand that. Put my hair up. But that's just the way I work, and I find it the best because I hate, you know, working so hard to put the hair in, and then I do talk with my hands a lot, oh my God. But then you work so hard to put the hair in, and then some little rubbing on some bloomin' pillow takes it out, all your hard work. I am going to be on tomorrow, Pumpkin. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm just trying to come up with another day where I can come on and see. But with the other day that I come on, I want to come on just to be like working. Obviously still talking to you guys, but more on a serious, I'm serious. More on a serious basis to get some work done and to answer some serious questions. I find when I'm on my other live stream, which of course is amazing and fun, I don't get many questions, and I just want to, you know, help people if they need it. Alicia said, saw it better when you pulled the magnifying glass over. Okay, that's excellent. That helps you all then. Bob says, your needle's bent. Does that matter? Mine always bend and break. No, you can use it until it breaks. Obviously, this is bent, which means this area here in the shaft will be really weakened, so it shouldn't last much longer. But literally, that needle I was using for all of Niklaus's hair, and it still hasn't broken. And the reason why it hasn't broken is mainly because of my warm head. But if it breaks, obviously, you'll just move on to the next one. Okay. Bub said the other stream is where I goof off, but I'm behaving. Yes, we goof off. Cheryl, hello. Says, hi, Annette. I've tried to share pictures of the babies I've done with using your tutorials. I've finished 12 babies. Wow, I'm on number 13. Have you tried to share them on my Facebook to me? Because that would probably be the best way to get them to me, if you're wanting to show me. Marie said, say you come up with bald or thin spots after rooting, can you go back and root these areas? Absolutely you can. As frustrating as it is because you've worked so hard, but definitely go back and work on them. Yes, Alicia, big time. I'm so in love with Niklaus. I'm so in love with that guy. He's so cute. But yes, massively. And I was thanking Mary, if you're still here, I thank you so much for keeping Niklaus's name. See, I've got a hair here that has more than one hair in. Yeah, I'm glad you kept Niklaus's name because it was in honor of Niklaus. Yes, you have to behave, bub, because I don't have time to answer back all the time in funny ways. Okay, so Cheryl, make sure you send me those pictures on my Facebook page, the one that's Miracle Babies Nursery, the same name as my YouTube name. Oh, really? Bad boy complex, yes. Well, I think the thing about Niklaus is his face. He lights up a room. His face just lights up, like it changes so much. I love the character in his face. Oh my God. Sucked in majorly. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Obviously you can see all those hairs poking up there. I'll just give you a little front view and I'll give a spray. Hi Valerie. So I'm just going to spray this down so you can see how it's actually looking and how fine it is. So can you see how fine her hair is there? So there's probably, oh my God, that is so cute, Matilda. You look so cute. Sorry, had a moment with Matilda. You can't see it? Okay, maybe it might be the light. No, I think the light helped it better. So obviously it's wet, but you can see it there, the little hairs. So they just start at here, and this is obviously like the hair going down. Well, that's worse. Oh my God. How about back like this? I'll take a little bit of the shine off her. No, that's worse. A little bit. Yeah, wee little tuft, just a little tiny bit. Reborn Queen, hello. Do you ever get pain in your hands while doing the hair? No, only because I don't do it for that long, you know. I tend to not want to get bored. I know that sounds really horrible, but I don't want to get bored with it. So I'll sit here and I'll probably do it half an hour or an hour. And because I'm really busy with Aussie Reborn supplies and everything else I do, I'll go and do something else. And then I'll come back later. Bub said, tilt her head now next to your head. No, I'm not a dog, Bub. Marie says, I love her little ears. Aren't they cute? I wonder if I should pierce her ears before she leaves. So if anyone's sort of new here, Matilda is a baby, well, that's drying. Matilda is a baby that I am working on. She is going to go around the world. That's okay. Bye, Raquel. Thank you. So she's going to go around the world to 21 different people. There's a magpie outside. So I've got really 2 weeks to finish her hair. My cat is chasing a magpie. 2 weeks to finish her hair, and then she goes on holidays with me. But she's going all the way around the world, from Australia, where I am, and then she's going to Japan and Italy and Scotland, Ireland, UK, US, Netherlands. She's going to some great places, to some great people. So Miracle Babies Nursery on Instagram is the channel where you can follow. It's like hey! My cats are starting to fight. It's pretty much dedicated to Matilda. Stop it! Bossy cats. So it's just dedicated to Matilda, and yeah. Marie has said, yeah, pierce her ears. You reckon? Pierce her ears? Okay. Stop it! Sorry. Alicia has said, Aussie Reborn Supplies is amazing. I get all my stuff from that webpage. Oh my God, thank you. Alicia, are you in Australia? Valerie says to pierce them too. Why are my cats being so stupid? The hell? Can you hear them? Tammy said her ears pierced remind me of my hubby's ears as a baby. Oh, okay, cute. Her ears do. The Gold Coast. Okay, that name. What name do you... Oh, I don't want to ask that. I was going to say, what name do you go under? Do you go on my website or eBay? Reborn Queen says, you're such a lovely artist and well-spoken. Love your work. Love your cats. I have 2 and they fight. It's crazy. 2 of them, I have 3 and 2 of them fight. One of them's really bossy and gives the other one anxiety. You can hear them. Bob said, let's try to get Sis and Matilda to 25 likes. Thanks. I know that name. That is so cool. Wow, I'm so happy. It's really nice to, I know a lot of you guys here, but it's really nice to see an actual customer come on here that buys a lot. Okay, let's see how this hair is going. So you can see, how well, guys, can you see that? You can see it's just tiny. Let's see. Isn't it cute? Oh my God. I don't think you'll get me to 60 likes. Oh, tomorrow you're going to get me to 60 likes. Can I know what my dare is yet? Can you tell me what my dare is? Okay, what do we do? 2 weeks ago, I had to do a goofy dance on my live stream. And last week, I had to sing. What is this week's? Pumpkin Power said, let's try to get Annette to 500 on Patreon. Well, 500 means I give away a free Reborn. And the exciting thing is, Pumpkin, is that I've nearly been on Patreon, I think, for about 2 weeks now. So we're coming up to my 1 month giveaway, which is really, really exciting. So I'm going to have a giveaway every month. Not of a Reborn doll, of course, but something exciting. How long does it take to do 1 day? So that's like, for me, that's like how long is a piece of string? Because I don't tend to just focus on that. I tend to focus on the making the Reborn, not the time. But generally, if I was to sit here and make a Reborn start to finish, it would probably take about, I think I worked it out to be about 72 hours. So I could do a baby in 1 to 2 weeks. It'd be fine. I just like to put more quality into it. So generally I would say, I don't give times anymore. I just don't. I mean, Mary knows with Niklaus, he took me months and months. But that was just because I was taking my time, doing it at my own time. Pardon me. Matilda, on the other hand, I've been working on her now for probably a month, and her hair has to be done in 2 weeks. So she will be done in the 6 weeks time frame. Alicia says, you wouldn't have a 26-inch left leg. I think I do. Alicia, contact me. Bloody cats. Contact me either on probably Facebook would be the best. You on Facebook, Alicia? I do have a 26-inch leg available, but I think it has painting on the inside. I think it had a purple wash done. But I can show it to you. You can let me know if you want it. Barb said, something you may never expect me to do or have to do. Am I going to be scared? Is this going to be shocking? Drink a broccoli and popcorn smoothie. Probably would do that, Alicia. I mean, we all do some pretty funny things. I love to do jokes and dares online because it seems like you guys really want to watch that sort of stuff. I better put her head back on. Hi, Rayleigh Romeo. Hopefully I said that right. I'm just going to call you Rayleigh. Pumpkin said, what colour is Matilda's hair? It's actually strawberry blonde. It's darker than mine. You wouldn't believe one cat is up on top of a 6-foot fence and the other one is on the ground just running amok. Oh, now my other one is running up to it to knock it on the head. It's a 3-way at the moment. No, generally, Tammy, I don't take my reborns out. I think like in the community no one really gets it. But once Matilda is finished, I will definitely be taking her out. It's all about Matilda and her fame, so to speak, because she's going around the world for 2 years, and by the time she gets back, I expect her to be famous. Her to be famous, not me. And so I'm trying to get her like face out there. Bub said, no, it won't be hurtful or embarrassing. Okay, I can handle that anyway. No, Edie, it wasn't planned. It was like just on the spot. I'm working on Matilda's hair, and I was started on Matilda's hair, and I thought, well, why not include my best friends in the whole world and get them to join in with me. So that was what's around that. I said it right, Rayleigh. That's so good. Marie, talk about fibre with that smoothie. What about my Pepsi Max instead? I'm great, Rayleigh. Pumpkin said my Jack Russell is a hyper puppy. You know, I can just imagine a little puppy running around in circles. Yeah, Matilda has to have a huge fan base to get her around the world. Edie said, I had a hard time getting here, but I finally made it. Okay, hard time. What, wasn't it loading properly? Barb says, oh, you're my best friend, and that so I will behave for the whole stream. Okay. He does run around in circles like that. That's so cute. Okay, Tammy said, I'm afraid to take my reborn Paris out. You're just afraid because of people's silly attitudes, or like afraid what people will think about you? Rayleigh said, I love your videos and your tutorials are amazing. Thank you, Rayleigh. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I've got to give a little shout out again for Patreon. I was on Patreon this morning. Someone had pledged to me, and they had their first 1 hour Skype session with me. I was one-on-one with them. Just basically we had a great chat, but she also wanted to know a few tips on routing, so that was really fun. That's why I decided to get on to you guys here. Valerie said Jack Russells are always hyper, I think. Leslie said, love you too. Edie said, our power was off and on today, so that messed up my laptop and the battery is no good and has to be plugged in. Don't computers love you? Pumpkin said, you could test out all the Pepsi products tomorrow, only on pop flavours. Oh, okay. I don't have them, unfortunately. Barb said, 2 more likes till 25 likes. Tammy says hello again. That Tammy Nelson is who I was on with my 1 hour Skype session before, which was so awesome. And I got to meet her beautiful dogs, Hershey and Coco. I got to meet them and they're so damn cute. Hershey is a cross Chihuahua and Pug. Is that right? Oh my God, have I never seen something so cute in my life? And now my cats are fighting outside, Tammy, so it's all on. Alicia said, I'm back. Messaged you on Facebook about the spare leg. Okay, after I'm finished here, I will go and have a look at that. Rayleigh says, hang on. Tammy says, I got Paris 1 month ago and I live in a small town. You know, it really depends on the people around. I mean, you tend to generally know the people you live around and what they're going to be accepting of, all that kind of stuff. But, you know, maybe give it a try. First off, maybe just give it a try of taking her for a walk. Maybe do you have a pram or a baby carrier where you can just take her out and not worry about what anyone's thinking? Did I say a bad word? What did I say? Oops. Sorry. Yes, okay, it is. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, a pug. But mix a pug with a chihuahua? This thing is so cute. Oh my God. Pumpkin Power said, I calm him down after a walk. He settles down. Fair enough. Alicia said, whenever you have the time, no rush. It's for a personal project. Okay. D. What did I say? Did I say damn? Damn's not a swear word. Ah. We all make mistakes, unless some people do think that that's a swear word. Okay, I'm going to work on some more of Matilda's hair. That's what we're here about. So I'm going to put these down. Give me some light. It's a bad word, okay. Marie has got a chihuahua. She's a handful at times. Boy, oh boy, so cute. Okay. Dolly Days, hello. I think outings can be as successful as our own sense of humor. Very right. I do okay as long as I'm ready for a good laugh, because I have to have the right energy flow. Exactly. You can't go out there expecting everyone's just gonna say, oh my God, I love them. You've got to get ready to laugh and just accept what people are going to say. Everyone has a right to their own opinion, and they're going to say it whether you like it or not. Cats are still being funny out there. So as I'm reading again, guys, I won't answer what are those cats going on about? It does make people more comfortable. Oh, thanks, Bub, for trying to get those likes up. I appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh. Quit it up! The cats frightened me when they raced in like that. Rayleigh says, yeah, not everyone going to enjoy them, so think positive and have a good laugh. Excellent advice, guys. Like, totally excellent advice. Your needle's bent like that too. I know. I tend to fall in love with my needles. Everything I use, I fall in love with, and I don't care if they bent until they break and I have to put them in the bin. They still work, don't they? Alicia says, wow, those cats are going nuts. I can hear them going off. Yeah, well, half of them have just run inside now, so it should be all over. Rose said, when someone tells me that I don't like your baby, and I said, don't look then. Haha, that's a good idea, yeah. Bub said, how dare Kitty scare my sis now? It did frighten me, hey. You broke your needle last night. Time to start on a new one. You have to reverb. What's that mean, Pumpkin? With this one, I'm trying to use one hair per time. Some might have two, but generally I'm trying to do really fine rooting. Just one hair, trying to do it. I did it with Niklaus and it worked out fine. This is just why I'm saying trying to do it. This is just like, it's really fine, really light. Like I can hardly see it against. I have to move that there. I can hardly see the little hairs. but it's working. It's just probably going to be a little bit more tedious than when I was working with the dark hair. Rayleigh said, also, thank you for answering my questions when I had some. Anytime. Anytime. I really like to answer everyone back as much as I can. Sometimes, obviously, I get busy with Aussie Reborn supplies or with my own life, but I'll always answer everyone back as quick as I can too. Alicia said, what temp do you bake at, hun? I've had an issue with a little paint coming off of the bottom lip. Well, basically my oven I think is on about 120 at the moment. It's 120 and I do that for about 8 to 12 minutes. What temperature were you using? Okay, Rayleigh, see you when you've had your dinner. Tammy, how long does it take to root a baby? Well, once again, that's another how long is a piece of string. If I was sitting here and I just kept doing it, I could probably be finished in 2 days. Okay, that should be fine. Alicia, are you letting the kit fully cool before you apply another layer? Pumpkin power, do you have to remember people don't like your baby. It's not them, it's what makes you happy. Excellent advice, that's right. How close is each hair? Millimeters apart. Probably 2 to 3 mil apart. Bub, our temperatures are different. So we work in Celsius. You guys work in Fahrenheit. Okay, pumpkin power. Tammy Nelson, 280 for 8 minutes. Yep, so it's just you doing on Fahrenheit. I love you too, Mary. I'll talk to you this afternoon when I get Niklaus packed up a little bit more. So yeah, I'm not doing it on a low temp. It's just our temperatures are different. Whoa, too many hairs. What's my favorite kind of food? That's kind of hard because I love all food. At the moment, I've got a thing for sushi. I love sushi. I'm probably like anything that's fat food, but at the moment, I'm hardly eating anything. I'm on a mini diet, trying to get into my dresses, all my dresses for summer. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm not trying to become stick thin. But yeah, probably sushi at the moment. Alicia, yes, I let the kit fully cool to room temp before applying the next layer. When does the actual lip come off? Is it like after? So I'm assuming you just use Genesis heat set paints with odorless solvent. Rayleigh, I don't actually have so much as a Reborn collection at the moment. I've got a silicone doll collection at the moment. But I'm getting a couple of Reborns for Christmas, but because I'm doing a doll swap with a couple of friends. I don't tend to have a lot of room, you know, all my room gets taken up with Aussie Reborn supplies, and so yeah, unfortunately I don't have a great amount of time for them. Oh, Alicia, Nutella on a spoon. Now you're talking. I love, if it was chocolate, I love Marvelous Creations. I'm a sucker for Marvelous Creations. Now I've got to plug my phone in because otherwise I won't be with you guys for much longer. Dolly Day said, should there be any wastage with rooting? Not really. If it's a really cheap mohair, you'll tend to get a lot of wastage. But if it seems to be an expensive mohair and it's going in fine, you shouldn't have any wastage really whatsoever. I don't. But, you know, don't, that doesn't mean to say that you're doing absolutely the wrong thing if there is some wastage. Bub said, you're beautiful the way you are, sis. You don't need to dye it. Just have us take turns squeezing your hair. No, we're actually in springtime at the moment, but we're going into summer. And I've got a huge addiction. Well, not a huge addiction. That's pretty over the top. I love dresses. I think they're so beautiful. And I obviously don't want to have this round donut of a tummy in front of me while I'm wearing all of my, you know, like waist-tight dresses. So I thought, well, do something about it and just go on a mini diet. And then when I go on holidays, I'll be able to, you know, fit into my dresses. Alicia, you're using heat set paints, Genesis heat set paints. It came off after I used the magnet. Okay. So are you sealing your kits? Like the absolute last paint layer of the kit, are you sealing it? Are you putting like a matte varnish or satin varnish or whatever and sealing it? Hi Sonia. You love the Marvelous Creations, Alicia. Oh my God, we've got to get together just to eat Marvelous Creations together. I do try to dress nicely, Bub, but mainly because, you know, like, well, you never know who's going to come to the door, do you? And I've got couriers coming all the time and, oh my God. How do I do the hospital videos? It's just all pretty much like a role play sort of fake setup type of thing. I'm about to do another one really soon. I'm not running behind. Sorry, Leslie. That's mainly because my studio fully isn't ready yet, and I want my studio to be ready so I can, you know, do it better. Yes, 21st of December. Is that our first day of summer? I thought it was the 1st of December. G's Tiny Toes Nursery said, hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Bub said, I always dress as a bum, jeans and a baggy shirt, messy hair. I've got to be a role model to my kids, you know, to make sure that they know, you know, presenting yourself is nice. Yes, it is close to Christmas for our summer, and we have a hot summer. Official day. Wow. Thanks, Alicia. We learnt something new every day. So I'm going to give, you can see her hair there. You can obviously see it poking up there. It's really pretty. So I'm going to spray it down again. So you can all see it. Oh, I wish you guys could see. I mean, nothing ever shows properly from the naked eye, does it? Let me see. Sit there, Matilda. Everyone wants to see how your hair's going. So you can see. Hang on. You can see it there. It's very fine. It'll be a cute fringe. We don't even have snow here. It is Pixie. It's my Matilda, Reborn Baby World Traveller. I'd love a white Christmas too. You can see the hair. Great, Marie. Hello, Donna. Meet Matilda. Well, let's talk about that. Matilda is going to Donna in Japan, and she's one of the first foster mummies. So I can put the phone back a little bit again while I'm just stuck here, stuck on my charger. So I can chat to you guys a little bit again while we heat up the head again. So thanks anyway for everyone for joining me today on my journey with Matilda. I just had to have, why is she traveling, Alicia? Well, I have got a really, really great following on YouTube. These women and men, meaning Alan, hi Alan, they come and see me literally every week on my live stream, which is every Friday, 8:30 a.m. in the morning. I do that every Friday regardless. This one is just like a one-off time, but I will be making more of these times for you guys. So anyway, these people, they always say, oh, they want me to come and see them and they'd love to meet me, all this kind of stuff. But the facts are, I've still got a fairly young family and a husband who's like a baby himself. He would hate me leaving. Anyway, so I thought, how can I connect with these people? Like, I love them. I've actually grown to love them. They're my YouTube family and they care about me, and they're just wonderful. So I thought, well, how am I going to do this where I can see these people? Obviously, I can't. But I thought, well, what am I about? I'm about reborn supplies and making reborns. So why not make a reborn baby, which is from my heart, and send her to all of these people around the world? So it just was just the start of an idea, obviously, and then it's grown from there. And now I've got sponsors on Patreon who are helping to sponsor Matilda make her journey around the world. There's 21 people who Matilda is going to around the world, and they're all people who I would have loved to have met. I have obviously met some great people since then, and after Matilda there'll be another journey with another different baby. But yeah, it's just pretty much that's how it worked out, that I wanted to connect with these people. The best way to connect to them, almost touch them, is like a third party, and that third party is going to be a reborn, which will go to them, spend 3 weeks with them, and spend and see some of their world, something that I probably may never get to see. Oh, are you serious? School run time. Yes, it is school. I thought it was later than it was. I was like, oh my God, am I late for school? But yes, it's 8:30 a.m., but I go for till 10. So I'm here for an hour and a half. G said, okay, I did not who the baby was. I missed how that was going to work. Okay. Thursday US time, yes. Cheryl said, well, I have to go. I get a shower and get ready for work tomorrow. Have a great night all. Bye, everyone. Thank you for joining me again, Cheryl. I appreciate it. Tammy said, bye, Cheryl. Have a good night. Bub said, Annette, the true definition of genuine soul. Oh, thank you, Bub. Alicia said, you're not afraid someone will keep her. Well, that obviously has crossed my mind, but no, I'm not afraid at all. All of the people that I chose to be a part of her, obviously they had to agree to terms and conditions, but all of these people, I've known them on YouTube for a while and sort of formed a natural bond with them, and they're all just looking forward to it. I mean, that's always a possibility, but it would be too obvious because their name is going to be on YouTube for like 3 weeks. So everyone would know. And then when they leave, when the baby leaves them, they have to get like tracking and everything. So I will know, I will get receipts and everything that it's posted. So if it goes missing in the mail, like that won't be that person's fault because they've paid for the tracking, which I pay for. So I'm pretty confident with it. All these people are lovely people. And that's why, like for the next baby who won't leave till 2 years, I'm already starting to form a bond with new people. And I won't send it to anyone unless I have formed a bond with them. Tammy said, gotta go, see you next time. See you, Tammy. Bub said, yeah, till 10 we have custody of Annette. Rayleigh says, it must be hard to foster such a gorgeous Reborn, especially when you might want to keep her. LOL. But that will be so much fun for everyone to have a piece of your heart. Yes, that's what I hope for. But yeah, I mean, there is obviously on Patreon, there's some levels of Patreon where you can join and you can be guaranteed to be in my next Reborn World Traveler. But yeah, I have found that people tend to stick with me. I get to know them, and that's how the first lot got involved. It wasn't a competition or anything. I had to stringently go through people that I knew, and and then they had to agree to some terms and conditions. G said it's really great ideal, yes. And she would love to see her. You're going to see her for 2 years. You're going to see her traveling around the world, many videos, many pictures. It'll be amazing. 30 to get to 35 likes. Wow, we're doing good. Alicia said you should get them to do photos of her in different places. Yes, they have to do all that. I'm trying to get them to do a photo with themselves, but I understand that some people don't like to be in photographs, but hopefully some people will take her to see sights in their area, things that I will never see. There is some people that may not like to go out, and I fully understand that. So they have to then take pictures of her in their home environment, having dinner, watching TV, fun things, playing with their pets, just things like that. But Tammy Nelson, who hopefully is still here, I think you're still here, she is in Springfield, Vermont, where the Simpsons, it's all about the Simpsons. They've got like a statue there of Homer Simpson. And she told me this morning that Matilda is going to have her photo taken with the statue of Homer Simpson. I'm like, that's amazing. Something I'll never get to probably touch in the flesh. It would be nice if I can. I'll always cross my fingers and hope that maybe it might happen someday. But in the meantime, wow, that's something I'll never really see, Plus, they have to give Matilda a gift, and they have to give a pay it forward gift to the future mum. There is, if you go in through my videos, you will see there's a video on where I have announced Matilda's World Travels, and I say all the terms and conditions in there. It's going to be quite fun. Bub said, when Matilda's here, she'll have a grandma who loves her too. Absolutely. Rayleigh said, what will they do after everyone has had the baby? Do they send it back to you? Yes, so sort of goes around a journey, comes back to a place in Australia we call Sydney, and I'll be flying to Sydney to pick her up. And then she'll come home and she'll have a video where I'll show all of her special gifts and treasures she's received along the way. And then we will send out her sibling, which will be a boy, to the next generation of reborn foster mums and dads. Yes, Tammy's still here. Cool. I know. Don't you wish you could be posted around the world? Wouldn't it be amazing? Yes, absolutely. Marie said, are you going to give copies of pics of where she went to whoever buys her? I won't be selling her. I definitely won't be selling her. What at the moment I'm struggling with, ups and downs of whether Matilda will then stay in my personal collection, which kind of seems fitting because it's been in the hearts, in the lives of all those people who I already love. So then that part in Matilda is with me. So there's either that, or the other thing I was going to do was have a giveaway where Matilda would be given away to one of the foster mums. But I don't know. I think at this time, I think it'd probably be better and more touching for her to stay with me after she's had such a long journey. So, but I'd never sell her. Yeah, the header's warm enough. Jordan, hi, Judith, yes. I've got to remember that. I have to remember that. Dolly Days, would love to foster a reborn of yours someday. Newfoundland, Canada would be fantastic travel destination. Well, she's going to Canada to how do you say it? Saskatchewan? I don't know how you say it, but she's going there. Yeah, keep her. I think so too, Alicia. I'm going to go into some rooting again, so I'm not going to see my face. Not that you need to. G said, that's really cool. I know I'm not a part of this, but I would have done something to take her to Disneyland, Disney World, Universal Studio in Florida. Well, you never know. Stick with me, G, and you might be a part of the next baby's journey. It is a good heirloom to pass down. Judith says, no worries. It's hard for me to call you Judith, though, because people will say, who is she talking about when she says Judith, if your name is Jordan? Yeah, you would all get to really still see her, which would be really cute, Stacey. Oh, I've got pretty face. Ah, thank you, Alicia. Saskatchewan. Okay, well, she's going there. You think she should stay? Yeah, I think so. I think mainly because, like I said to you, Tammy, I've already formed a little bond with her, you know, like, and that's really important. I'll be really looking forward to her coming home. But in the meantime, I will absolutely adore all of her journey, her travels, her amazing things that I won't get to do, like I said. I'm not really a huge traveler, but I will come to America one day. I've booked in to come to North Carolina one time. So I don't know when that'll happen, but that would be my first stop. SF Patrick said, I just ordered my very first complete beginner starter kit for Reborn. I'm so excited to learn this beautiful art. I'm so excited for you too. Yep, G said keep her for sure. Bub said 40 likes and Annette tells us she loves us. I do that anyway. You can come up with a dare if you want, Bub. I can manage it. Okay, what else? Have you got... do I have one here? Do you have like what do you call them? Tell me one, like a heat pillow. Where is my little pillow, guys? I have got so many things. Oh, here we go. This is like a little pillow. It's filled with, it's a heat rice bag. I sell them on my website. I also sell these lights on my website. But these ones you just heat in the microwave for around 20 seconds, put them inside the head and it just warms it up. But the hair rooting lamps are only $29.95. That's delivered and they're the best thing you could ever imagine. I don't know, maybe I'll put a tiny bow in it, Marie. Would look cute. Oh boy, this is actually better than I expected, this color. We all I was going to go light brown or blonde with her, but this color's working out great. I'll come and visit you, Leslie. I promise I'll come and visit, but it just might take a few years yet. Let my kids grow up and get a little bit older first. Pumpkin said, in a couple of years, I hope I'll be able to foster when finances get better. Yes. No dare tonight? Okay. Yes, of rice, thank you. You love my rings? Thank you. They get seen enough on there, don't they? Never hard, Judith says. Yeah, you can use a wheat pack, but it definitely has to be small. So I'll just show you. Sorry, Matilda, I keep bothering you. So this hair rooting lamp is... Let's just get it out. So that's what it is. So if I was to heat this in the microwave for 20 seconds, and then you just sort of manipulate it into the head, like that, and you just leave it on your pillow, like in that direction, and it'll warm that section. It does make it easier. fostering reborns. Well, the fostering reborns is only with the Reborn World Travelers that I'm sending, and they only get fostered for 3 weeks with each mum. So it's easy as that. So again, the lights are $29.95. Come in black or white. I don't know if you guys can see in here. Let me see if I can show you. Get it on the right angle, Annette. Okay. The hair is just between the eyes. Just between. Let me see if I can get it to see. Can you just see those little hairs there? The best thing about that is they're coming through with good length on the back. So when I have to glue it in place, it's literally a great holding. Electric heating pad work. Depends on how big it is, really, I guess. If it was on the back, it might do, but it might only do like in one spot. Bub said, I almost did this with Java Bean, but was so hard to have her here. So my sis Amy has her and loves her. Oh, that's lovely. Darwin, hello. Alicia said, I will order a light next week, so you'll see my name pop up again. Okay, great. You will love it. I'm telling you, you will absolutely love it. And if you need to know how to use it, I have got a video on my YouTube. It says how to use hair rooting heat lamp, and it'll show you exactly how to do it. So you pretty much know from what you're seeing on this video, but if you need like more instructions, go to that. Dolly Day said, my nephew's grandparents are currently living in Australia. Woo! He is a helicopter mechanic, contracted for 4 years, been there for about 6 months now. Okay. Bub said, could you use combi color red and brown? I'm actually going to do some blonde closer to here on Matilda. But yeah, you could. It definitely will look good. And Bub said, after Leslie, could I get custody of you? Yeah. Bub said, subscribe to Annette. If you love Annette, click on the bell to be notified about future streams. Thank you so much, Bub. You're always on point with me. Donna Helton says, hi, lady. Hi. How are you going? Bub and Squirt again said, I used a paintbrush for gluing the hair down and the head, and the brush broke off in one of my heads. Oh, no. That's no good. There we go. Again, Bub has just shared the link to my lamp, the tutorial on how to use the lamp. So click on that and save it if you'd like to view it later, or you could look at it now. Oh, you loved the live on Halloween. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, you were there, and it was really fun, wasn't it? I'm going back to the head again. Let's go back to the cookie. Back to the cookie. Now it looks like some of the painted hair that you can see, the really dark lines, they look pretty full on, but in real life they are not that full on. They're quite light and just like undertones. Good night to Mum. So I won't be on for much longer, guys, because I have to pack Niklaus away, and I am trying to do a video this afternoon on what's in my cupcake. So some of you guys might have seen my last video, what's in the cupcake, of when I got Cammy, my silicone bunny rabbit. So now I have to do what's in cupcake number 2 to show you what I received in cupcake number 2. So I need to go do that and pack up Niklaus. Obviously need to go to the post office for my lovely Aussie Reborn supplies customers. They're very important. And yeah, so I won't be on for much longer. So what I need to do is work out a time, what is good for everyone, for me to come on weekly doing just, working, if you know what I mean. So like today I'm I'm working on Matilda's head. Other times I might be painting. So just like, yeah, I've just got to work out another time. I was thinking maybe a Tuesday, which will be some people there Monday. I'm using a 42 gauge 1 barb needle, Dolly Days. Donna said, how much is your light from? Is that the hair rooting light is $29.95 Australian. Darwin said, I have a question. How many needles do you break for a doll? Generally, I don't break them. This needle, as we all know, is definitely going to break soon. It's really bent, but I nearly got through all of Niklaus's head without breaking it. So generally, at most, 1 or 2 needles, let's just say. But sometimes none. And that's all. I all put it down to great thanks to the hair rooting lamp, which heats it and makes everything work really well. Bob said, where's my cupcake? If I open, do I get a net? Do you know how hard it is to behave this long? I can imagine. No, I don't, Marie. I don't follow the lines. You can. Obviously, this can work as mapping and I can follow the lines. But no, I personally don't. I just sort of go with where I know the flow's got to go. Tuesdays are good. I'm thinking about the same maybe 11 o'clock Tuesday mornings. Pumpkin power any day other than our Wednesday. We do church, okay. Bub and Squirt Nursery, 35 likes, and Annette says she loves us with a heart in her hands. Yes, that's okay, Darwin. Ginger, hello, Ginger, how are you? Glad to see you here today. Although I won't be here for much longer now. Tammy said, good night, everyone. I need to go to bed. Early day at work. Good night, Tammy. Thank you for our wonderful, amazing Skype session today. I really enjoyed it. You're one of my special family. But have a great day at work. Don't work too hard. You're doing okay. Great, Ginger. Alicia said, thanks, Annette, for the chat. See you again soon. Got to get ready to get the kids. Yes, I won't be far behind you there, Alicia. So, yeah, I think I will make it Tuesdays for my second live stream. I know some people might not be able to join me, though, because some of the people that come to my live stream on a Friday, it's like midnight, 1 a.m. their time. Okay. Jeez says, good night. Thank you for being you. Thank you. Tammy said, I had a great time. Thank you. Alicia said, bye all. Leslie said, love you. I'll be sending you a message in a second. Take care. Big hugs. Bub says, I have to get misbehaved 2 times a week. Ha, that's funny. Donna said, do you make a pattern on the head first? I do. I just do painted hair first. So it's like my own. It's not, I guess you could call it a pattern. I don't know how well you can see that, but I've done like the swirl and all that, and I can follow all of that if I want. So I guess you could say it's a pattern, but I do it before I do every routine. Will it be your Tuesday? Yes, so it'll be my Tuesday, so that will be your Monday. Around the same time as we're working on now. I know it's called mapping the head. Yeah. Ginger said, I've been spending time with my baby. Oh, that's so nice. 35 likes. Where's our love girl? I love you all. Boom, boom, boom. Mwah. I love everyone. Thank you all for joining me today. Thank you so much. It is time for me to head. A bit of a dab. Because I've got work to do. Donna, that's okay, Donna. Thank you so much for asking. Bye, Mary. And night. Good night to everyone who is overseas. Me, what time is it now? Let me have a look. It is 1:14 and I haven't even had lunch. Oh my God. I should have some lunch. Anne's just arrived. Oh, Anne. Why are you late? Not that you're late because it wasn't a planned live stream. Bob said, I love this. I can ask Annette to do anything. She must really tolerate me. Oh, of course I do. Ginger said, sorry I was so late and missed you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and Dolly Day says, blessing to you. Good night. I know you didn't. What I'm doing, before I go, I'll let you know because you've just jumped on board. And for anyone who didn't hear me before, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a second live stream every week. And my second live stream will be literally kind of working with me. So when I do the live stream, I'll be working. I'll either be rooting a doll or I'll be painting something to do with reborning. So my other one, which is of a Friday morning, some of your Thursdays, is more of a casual, let's chat, let's joke around, let's have some fun, let's ask some questions. But this one will be working with me. So this one will be you guys watching me actually work. Like I've been working on Matilda's hair and asking lots of questions about reborning and things like that. So it's got a little bit of a different feel to it. I'm thinking about doing it every Tuesday at 11 a.m., which will be most of you guys Monday night, I think. You love my lives? Okay, please more. I hope you can join me for that live as well. Bub says, you take care, sis. I love you way too much. Mum says, night back. Thank you. Well, actually, no, we're at the moment Thursday. This is my Thursday, your Wednesday. But I just thought, like today, I was just starting to work on Matilda's hair and I really wanted to share it with you guys, you know, the beginning of her hair. It's kind of like an achievement for us all, most of us. And no, you didn't lose a day. So I thought I had to get on and do this process with you. And then while I was at it, I thought I really want to get involved with everyone again another day of the week. So I thought Tuesday would be good because then I do one Tuesday, Friday, which is you guys Monday, Thursday. So it gives us a gap between and it should be really, really good. Bub said, I really love that she talks with her hands. I do talk with my hands so much. Anyway, so I should go now because I've got to get Nicklaus packed up and I've got a video for what's in the cupcake too. Okay, so I'm going to go. I'll make a schedule for next Tuesday's appointment with you guys and we'll get it going. And this is like me al natural. I don't do my makeup or anything. It's going to be really natural day. Friday's going to be more of my specialty day. It's bedtime for you. Okay, great. Okay, so everyone, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope I'll see you all tomorrow, which is, how many hours is away? It's probably about 18 hours away or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'll see you all for that. Love all natural. Awesome. And not the freaky Halloween face. So I love you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Whoever have today, it was a on the spot call to cause type of thing, and you all did great. Yeah, 19 hours until I'm live again. Great. Thank you, Bub. I love you for all doing that. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good night to you all. Or if you're in Australia or close by, have a great day. Good night. Goodbye, Donna in Japan, if you're still here. Goodbye, Sonia, Ginger, Bub, Anne, Donna, Marie. So goodbye to everyone if I missed you. Bye, Rose. Okay, so join me tomorrow morning and we're going to dare. I don't know what the dare will be, but hopefully it's not too scary. Okay, I love you all. Mwah. Night. Happy reborning, guys. Have fun. Bye. Love you too, Donna.